Hello, Reds fans! Welcome to the channel where Liverpool is a priority every day. Today we bring you news that could mark the beginning of a new era on the right side of our defense. With the possible departure of Alexander-Arnold at the end of the season, the club is already moving behind the scenes to find a suitable replacement. And one name is beginning to gain traction among the Anfield directors, Van der Sar from Monaco. But does the Brazilian have the ideal profile to take on this symbolic role? We'll begin our full analysis now. French newspaper L'Equipe has brought to light a piece of information that has moved behind the scenes at Liverpool. The club is keeping a close eye on Van der Sar, the 23-year-old Brazilian right back currently at Monaco. That's because Trent Alexander-Arnold, a fan favorite and a key figure in the Red style of play, would be leaving the club at the end of the season, with rumors growing stronger and stronger of a possible move to Real Madrid. Faced with this scenario, the Reds board is looking at the market in search of a name that combines youth, intensity, and attacking ability, attributes that Van der Sar has demonstrated in League One. His style is more direct, strong in the offensive transition, and efficient in supporting the attack. Despite physical setbacks, the Brazilian is seen by Monaco as an important player, which could make negotiations complex. Even so, Liverpool have been monitoring the player for some time and could soon speed up the process. The news of Van der Sar's possible arrival at Liverpool quickly had repercussions in the international press and among fans. Analysts such as Julian Lorenz highlighted the Brazilian's physical and attacking profile as ideal for an increasingly dynamic Premier League. Among the fans, reactions have been divided. While some see Van der Sar as a promising bet, others question his ability to replace a player as emblematic as Alexander-Arnold. On social media, the Brazilian center-back's name has gained traction, especially among fans who follow League One. The possibility of a new style for the center-back has excited some fans, who see a necessary renewal in the squad following Klopp's departure and the arrival of Arne Slot. If Van der Sar is indeed signed, Liverpool could undergo a significant strategic transformation. Alexander-Arnold was always more than a center-back. He acted as a playmaker and technical reference. Van der Sar, on the other hand, is more vertical, fast, and incisive in support of the attack, which could change the dynamic of the team's offensive construction, with Arne Slot taking over as coach. There is also a question mark over whether the new coach will try to adapt his style of play to this profile or reinvent the role of the center-back. What's more, if Real Madrid do indeed make a move for Arnold ahead of the Club World Cup, Liverpool's movement in the market could accelerate. Negotiations with Monaco haven't started yet, but the next few days promise to be hectic at Anfield. Van der Sar, the name on Anfield's radar today, hails from Santa Catarina and is just 23 years old. Since arriving at Monaco, the Brazilian center-back has stood out for his speed, physical strength, and tactical intelligence, especially in fast transitions and supporting the attack. Playing in a system that demands a constant attacking presence from the fullbacks, Van der Sar has proved to be a modern player, with quality passing and defensive intensity characteristics that are in line with the pace of the Premier League. Despite a few injuries this season, he has established himself as an important part of the French squad. His style is more reminiscent of a winger than a traditional center-back, which could signal a paradigm shift for Liverpool. The question now is whether he can sustain the level of demand at Anfield and carry the symbolic weight of replacing one of the biggest names of the Reds' recent generation. Alexander-Arnold's possible departure represents much more than a simple change in lineup. We're talking about the replacement of a tactical identity built up over years. Van der Sar could be an excellent alternative, especially if Arne Slot wants to give the team a new look, more aggressive, more physical, perhaps even less dependent on the creativity of the wingbacks. The choice of a different profile seems consistent with the start of a new cycle. Even so, it's inevitable to remember that replacing a reference like Arnold requires much more than talent. It requires personality. If Liverpool go ahead with this deal, it will be crucial to have a clear plan to integrate the Brazilian into the project gradually, but firmly. The potential is there. The question will be to turn it into a starring role. So, fans, what do you think of this possible change on the right side of our defense? Does Van der Sar really have the right profile to start this new chapter at Liverpool? Comment below. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any updates. From the Reds, stay tuned, because in the next few hours another bombshell could emerge from behind the scenes at Anfield. We'll be together, always cheering on our giant.